Hi guys, it's Anne here, and today's video is my quarterly update of my nail polish project pan for 2020. So how I'm doing my nail polish project pan for 2020 is I'm picking a handful of shades every quarter. I'm focusing on one or two to finish. The others are just ones that I want to use in those 3 months. I do one update within those 3 months, so a month and a half in, I will do an update. So I did that last update in mid-May. I swear time is like bizarre because I feel like that was just yesterday, yet it also feels like that was like super long ago as well. So what we'll do is I'll recap the nail polishes I picked for the last quarter. So that was for the months of April, May, and June. And then I will introduce the nail polishes I will be using for the next 3 months, July, August, and September. So we'll start off with the nail polish that I was working on panning. This is Julep's Helen. It's kind of like a light pinky shade, and you can see the previous lines, and hopefully you can see the little line at the bottom there. That's sort of where it's left. So there is some product left in this, but I am calling it. Most of that is thinner at this point. I kept adding thinner, really trying to shake it up, get that out. The last time I did my nails was a struggle. Also, the sort of composition of this nail polish has changed and it's gone really weird, and it does this thing where when I do my nails, literally even within a couple of hours sometimes, a nail will like literally just like pop right off, like not the nail but like literally a huge chunk of the nail polish will just come off. So like I might just be like putting a book on the shelf and it like literally catches the edge of something and comes off. So it's really annoying, to be honest. So I'm done with this. The color ends up being a little darker on than what it looks like in the bottle. It's an okay color. Again, you can't buy, it seems like Julep has really A, stepped away from a lot of their nail polishes, and B, it looks like a lot of their colors are discontinued. They just like sort of cycle through colors. I guess that's kind of a thing in the nail polish world. Anyway, I'm glad this is done. So that is nail polish number 2 completed, but it's 3 nail polishes because I had like a treatment nail polish that I've also finished. Second, I want to talk about another Julep polish. This is the shade Elena. So this was the one that I was sort of calling my year-long project pan. I'm gonna shelf this for a little bit. I'm gonna take a break from this for the next 3 months, and then I'll bring it back in for the last 3 months. I did draw a new line on it, so you can see there it's probably about halfway done, and I used almost half in the first quarter, the first 2 quarters, but really that was the first quarter because I think I maybe used this once, maybe twice in the last 3 months. I just was not into using this for some reason, and I did heavily focus on the project pan one. So for that reason, this didn't really get a lot of use, but yeah, I'm not feeling this. I don't know, it's so hot and it's like summer, and like this just does not scream like fun nails like this. So I need a break from it, and I think I need that break to have the momentum to power through and finish this one in the next quarter. So next up I want to talk about these two. They were both from Topbox. This one is, the brand's called Brune, and the shade is 07. So their website seems fine now. I talked about this in previous videos that their website had like a security error, so I wasn't keen on linking it, but it looks like they switched over to Shopify, so it's probably fine. It's an okay color. I kind of wish I waited and pulled this in the fall because it's darker than what it looks like in the bottle, and it's also much more brown. Like it dries in a much more brown shade, and for some reason I look at it and I think it's more mauve. How am I supposed to say it, Christine? Probably did it wrong. Anyway, so yeah, like, it's okay, I don't mind it, but I think it was just maybe not a great pick for sort of spring months. This one is from the brand Pretty Woman, and this is in the shade Something Blue, which drives me crazy because the color is actually green. But anyway, I don't like this one. I don't know what to do. It's kind of full. The problem I have with this is it's too much of a yellow base, and I have like cool undertones, so it doesn't look good. I tried to wear it on my toes, and even that, I didn't like it on my toes. I thought, I'll talk about another color here that I do like, and you would think that they're similar, but they're not. That one's much more cool toned and an actual green, whereas this has like a yellowish tone to it, and I just don't think it looks good on me. So I don't know what to do with it though. Next up is this Julep one in the shade London. I did use a little bit. So you can see there I used a little bit more than what the line is drawn on there. Probably only used this like 2 or 3 times at most. And I like this color though, like it's really pretty, but it's just one that I wanted to use just because I like this color. Like I look at this and I want to wear it in the spring. For some reason, this is like the month of April. This is what I think of. This color equates month of April to me. I don't know why, but it does. I also had this little color workshop color. There's no name on this. It's really like a sheer translucent type color, sort of sheer. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. I mean, it looks really dark in the bottle, but it's much more, it's like a sheer sort of like oil slick style. It's fun to play with. I like it. Oh, the lid wasn't very closed. Yeah, it was just, I just pulled this out just to play with it, and I thought it would pair well with some of the other colors that I picked, and it did. And the last color I had for the last quarter is this NYC nail polish. It doesn't have like a official name, but the number says 128A, and I'm pretty happy with like the progress I made on this. Hopefully you can see that there. I was able to draw a new line on this. This is a really thin formula, but it does dry really quickly, and it's one where I can throw on a single coat and it actually looks pretty decent. Like if I'm rushing somewhere and I just want to cover my nails because they don't look good, I can throw a single coat of this on and it looks fine. I put this on my toes a lot. I have it on my toes right now. So yeah, I really actually enjoy this. NYC is still available in Canada. I think in the US it's not available anymore. I don't know. It's a brand I need to like look into. I don't know like where it comes from. Like I feel like it's got to have a parent somewhere, like Maybelline or something. I don't think it's an independent brand. Anyway, I'll find out. I'm having one of those days where like I've touched up my makeup before filming. It's like end of day here, and I feel like a hot mess. I don't know what's going on. I need to like go have a shower and start over again. Tomorrow's a new, fresh, clean day. I quickly want to talk about the status of this is what I'm using as my base coat. It is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails hardener, and it's getting there. So hopefully you can see there, it's like right at the bottom of the label. So I've kind of slowed down on using this because I did buy a new hardener just to test out. So I used that one a couple times. I haven't used this every time I've done my nails recently. Like I didn't use it today, but I'll get back into using it and definitely will finish it up. Like this will be finished by the end of the year for sure. I'm also kind of using 2 top coats at once because I'm weird like that. There really is no reason. Well, to be honest, I thought this was a regular top coat. This is the Julep Freedom top coat, and it's actually a quick drying top coat, and I should have realized that by the name Freedom. And yeah, I didn't. It's really hard to tell how much is left in this because it's like black, you can't see through it, but I'm definitely getting low. Like I have to like really kind of scrape it out and use it. So I feel like this one will be done. I'm guessing this one will be done in the next quarter. If I focus on this one, which I'm going to try and do, it will be done in the upcoming quarter. And this one is the Sech Vite. I think a lot of people have used this before. This is again that quick drying top coat, and this is kind of sad pan because it is almost done. Hopefully you can see there, yeah. It's one of those things now that I've been using like the fast drying top coats. I don't know how I can go back to regular top coats. I have 3 regular top coats that I need to finish. One is pretty close to finished, I think. It was my OG. It's the Sally Hansen. I think it's like Diamond Shine or something. It's like the really high gloss shine finish, which I love the way that looks. I love the finish. And it's not quick drying, but it doesn't take too long to dry. But yeah, I have 2 other top coats, and I'm like, they're gonna take a while to finish for sure. Speaking of things that are taking a while, I just want to point out it is now July 2nd, and in my last update video, my buys and buys, I talked about I bought the Ipsy June Glam, just the regular bag, not the Glam Plus, or they have other stuff. Still hasn't arrived. Still have no idea where it is. It's in Canada. And it just shows it went to the Mississauga Distribution Center. Probably by the time it got there, and today, I probably could have walked there myself and picked it up. So we'll see. This will be like, I kind of want to give like positive news that, oh my gosh, it's arrived today. Like I checked my mail and it's arrived, but it's not. I just know. I don't know when it will come. Someday my Ipsy will come. Anyway, let's get into the nail polishes for the next quarter. So the first one I want to talk about is called the Sally Hansen 378 Gleam Supreme. So I did talk about this in that buys and buys video, and this is what I call the lip gloss of nail polish because it's just a very sheer, shiny formula. I actually painted it on a nail card here with 1 coat, but you almost can't see it. I'm gonna try and put this. You can probably see there's like a bit of a sheen on the nail part. It's like super, super fine glitter that it's kind of like bluish tone, white, purple. You can see all sorts of different colors in there, but I would say it leans more to like that bluey purple sort of glitter. Because this is new to me, and I did use it last quarter a couple times. I took a picture of it and then showed it in that video, and I just want to keep using it and keep playing with it, so that's why I still have it out. It's funny, after I bought this and I wore it on my nails just quickly on its own, like 2 coats, and it made me think so much of my mom. My mom loved this kind of nail polish. I bet you, I haven't searched the house to see if there's any nail polishes left at the house, but I bet you I might come across some, because this was the kind of nail polish my mom would wear all the time. She didn't like cream colors. She had like ridged nails, like they were very ridged, and so she always liked sparkly nail polish, but she didn't like the chunky glitter because like that's really hard to get off. But she loved colors like this, usually pinks. Most of them I think were pinks, but something like this. Like as soon as I did that, I was like, oh my god, my mom would love this nail polish. Just made me really sad, but then also kind of happy at the same time, because it's like one of those little warm memories, and it's such a weird thing, but like something I know that I knew about my mom that was so specific, that she loved this kind of nail polish. Anyway, the next nail polish I want to talk about is this Deborah Lippmann one. So this is what I want to talk about, comparing it to the Pretty Woman one. Hopefully you can see that the Deborah Lippmann one is just, it's a bit more, I mean, it's got the blue flecks in it, but it just, I don't know, it's so pretty, and I love the way this one looks. That's what it looks like on the nail card, and it's just, it's such a pretty, to me it's like a beachy summer color, and that's why I wanted to pick it now, because I definitely want to wear it over July and August. It's one of those ones, because it's in a tiny bottle, I feel like I use it sparingly, and again, I only use it like specifically usually in the summertime, so like that's why it's taking me a long time to get through this bottle, but it's one that I kind of like don't want to finish, you know, because then I won't have it anymore, and I like it. Let's talk about what's on my nails. This is the Maybelline Color Show in Alluring Rouge. It says right on the top limited edition, so they definitely don't sell this anymore. I don't even think they have this line of nail polishes anymore. I could be wrong, but I loved this color, and it was one of those ones that was getting lost in my collection. It was one that just, I was picking other nail polishes over this, and no reason other than it was just like, yeah, I've had this, I feel like I've had this for a long time, and other nail polishes were new and shiny, so yeah, for that reason I just kept skipping over this. So now that my collection's a little bit smaller, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this one. So I did put a line on it to see where it's at. I don't expect to finish any nail polishes that I've picked this quarter, because none of them are like really close to, one is maybe close to, but again, I don't really want to finish it, so there's that. But yeah, that's what I have on my nails today. So that's what it looks like. Again, don't judge me. I literally just painted my nails before this video, so I got to tidy up around the edges. But yeah, it's such a pretty color. It's that like pink, but it's got the blue shimmery shift. So pretty. The next one I picked is, again, very specific for this time of year, and I really only ever use it in the summertime. It's the Julep nail polish in the shade Cancer. So Julep did a astrology series for all the signs, and my sign is Cancer because my birthday is coming up in July, and I love this color. Like, this is a perfect color for Cancer. It's like a very shimmery rosy gold color. Again, looks beautiful on toenails, and especially if you have a tan, I think it looks beautiful. This is one that I could finish. Like, it's halfway done. I definitely could finish it. I don't want to. It'll definitely be used, like, we'll probably see a line change. I'll draw a line on this so we can see the change, but yeah, I definitely don't want to finish this one. I don't know if they still sell this. This is definitely one, if they still sell it, I would consider buying it, even though it would cost me probably $20 to buy it, just because it's such a beautiful color, and I don't think I've ever seen anything similar in the drugstore that I could buy. The next one is another Julep nail polish, and this one I picked specifically because of the name. It's called Queen Anne, or that's why I bought it, because it's in the shade called Queen Anne. Obviously I needed to buy it, but it is beautiful. It's a purple shimmer, and the ones from Julep, like, if you've ever used these ones from Julep, they're really, really high, like, thick glitter, so they do look really beautiful on. You can just wear them on their own, and 1 to 2 coats, some of them in 1 coat are pretty thick, but you definitely always want to do 2. And yeah, this is another one that potentially I could finish. Again, I don't know if I will try to finish it. We'll see how things go at the month-and-a-half mark. This is one that I would be okay with finishing. I do love it. It is beautiful, but I would be okay with finishing this one. Again, I would maybe consider buying it if it was still available. It says the number 3 on it because I think they made this color specifically for their 3rd birthday. I forgot to show those two on the nail card. So the top one is Queen Anne and the bottom one is Cancer. Again, they're so beautiful. I love these 2 nail polishes. Since I picked a lot of colors, because I know like July, August I want to wear color, this does go into September and I feel like I might get sick of color, so I picked this one. This is the Sally Hansen Diamond Strength in Nude Shimmer. This is, again, another favorite. You can see by how much I've used on this one, and I haven't had this one for very long. Like, this is one of my newer nail polishes. Again, I'll draw a line. I need to draw a line on all of these. Because I definitely think there will be good use out of this one. Particularly, I can see myself using this more in August and September. Once I kind of go through the cycle of using all the colors and be like, okay, I want just something plain and easy. Or again, this is a one that's like the NYC one where it's like, I just need a quick coat of something to cover up my ugly nails, and I'll pick this one. So that's what it looks like on the nail card there. Again, really beautiful. One of my favorite nudes, very easy to wear. I think anybody could pull this one off. So I realized that all of those that I picked were like shimmery or sparkly or glittery colors. I had no sort of plain colors that would be fun to pair with the Sally Hansen Gleam Supreme as like a topper. At least I might try it with those other ones too, just to see if it changes them. But yeah, I was like, everything's shiny, yet I wanted to play with the shiny top coat as well. So I picked this nail polish. This is the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear, and this is in the shade 405 Coral Reef. I keep wanting to call this Naked Coral. I think that was a Maybelline lipstick that I used to own. Again, this is one of those colors that I love using in the summertime. I pretty much only exclusively use this like spring, summer. Again, it's a beautiful color when you have a tan, which I probably will not have this year, but that's okay. I will be alive and not sick, hopefully, knock on wood. So this is what that color looks like on the nail card. Again, a really beautiful, bright, fresh color that I think almost anybody could wear. I would definitely recommend this color for anybody that's looking for a bright corally color. And I like this. I've heard other people with mixed reviews. I've heard other people not like this extreme wear, but I really like this like line. Pretty much every color I've tried from it is fine. Great wear, great pigment, like 1 to 2 coats with some of them. And yeah, this is like a super cheap line. It's usually, you can usually buy it for on sale for like $2.99, $3.99 I think. So just want to show or share the colors that I picked. I'm actually looking at these swatches. The Cancer color and the Nude Shimmer are fairly similar. I'm actually kind of quite surprised at how similar they look on the nail swatches, because I do think once you do your nails they look different. But yeah, I'm really loving this like color combo. This is a really fun like summer color palette to me. It's fresh, it's colorful, but not like, you know, too colorful. I'm really liking it. I'm liking my picks. I'm pretty happy with this. Again, I don't think any of these I will intentionally pan for this quarter, which I don't know. I know it's a project pan, but for me, some of it is just about getting more use out of the products that I have, because I already did a huge declutter last year and I went through every nail polish and tried every single one. So all the ones I've kept, I know I like. And I know eventually some of these, like I said, the one like Cancer and the Queen Anne, like they are getting close to being done. They're halfway done. I will finish them. I will try and not drag them out too much. But I may not finish them this quarter because, again, I want to play with all the polishes. I don't want to just stick to 1 or 2. So that's my quarterly refresh for my nail polish project pan. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.